How's it going, guys? This is Holly with Grindworx, and I am so excited today to bring you some brand new CIVIVI knives that just hit the shelves at Grindworx. Now, for those of you who are new to CIVIVI, they are, say, like the budget branch of the WE Knives company. So that's another Chinese company that has been cranking out some absolutely fantastic production knives. The CIVIVI line especially, I mean, really innovative, interesting designs, great materials at absolutely mind-blowing prices. So they have taken the knife world by storm. They've become a lot of people's very favorite EDC knives, and I just might be one of those people. So let me show you why. First off, we are going to look at the Dogma. This is a G10 liner lock knife that sits right under 50 bucks. It's got a total length of 7 3/4 inches and a 3.5 inch blade. That is D2 steel in a clip point style with a hollow grind and a satin finish. You can see it opened with a flipper. So you also have the option of a thumb hole. We have G10 handle scales with stainless steel liners. Tips the scales at 3.21 ounces, fairly lightweight, and then it has a reversible tip-up carry, also deep carry pocket clip, as well as a lanyard hole down there on the pommel. Now, this knife has everything you need in an EDC, but it's also the best nod to traditional knives that I've ever seen in a modern production knife. You know, everything from this sort of Bowie reminiscent blade to the way the scales are milled to mimic the bolster and the bone or antler scales. Even the shape of the handle, all of it is super reminiscent of those traditional slip joint knives that so many of us started with. So absolutely beautiful design. A very thin blade, very high grind, and that hollow grind is going to make it very slicey. It's slender in the pocket. It's comfortable in hand and absolutely gorgeous. CIVIVI really has their designs nailed down. And smooth, like absolutely slick action. No resistance, nothing. Absolutely effortless to open and close. Very good knife. Next up we have the Baklash. This is a carbon fiber liner lock knife that also comes in right around $50. It's 8.10 inches overall with a 3.5 inch blade in 9CR18 MOV steel in a drop point style with a hollow grind and a black stonewash finish. And we have the flipper opener there. We have carbon fiber scales with stainless steel liners. It's 3.88 ounces, and we have a reversible tip-up and deep carry pocket clip, as well as a small lanyard hole there. This one, I mean, just like the Dogma, the action is very nice. I really like this sort of tactical look it's got going on, even though the carbon fiber is still very classy. You know, we've got the black finished liners as well as the black finished hardware and pocket clip. So overall, totally blacked out, very attractive knife. I don't like it quite as much as the Dogma. I mean, I appreciate the jimping here. It is comfortable, it's got good contouring. I just feel like it's just a tad big for my taste in general, and it's just a hair less smooth, just barely. And I mean, I'm honestly getting a little picky when I say that, because these knives are all very, very smooth. If you can't tell just by looking at them and kind of the sound they make as they open and close, it's hard to tell without actually having it in your hand, but you can tell the difference almost right away. These things really do stand out when compared to other budget knives. Next up we have the Bullmaster. This is an absolute beast. This is a G10 liner lock knife that is $56.75 currently. Remember to always check the site for current prices, because you know we've always got sales and awesome deals going on, but that is the price currently. 9.1 inches with a 3.8 inch blade. This is also 9CR 18 MOV steel with a cleaver style, flat grind, and a stonewash finish. Yay for stonewash! We've got G10 handle scales and stainless steel liners. It is right around 5.5 ounces, so definitely more hefty. Would not have expected anything less with that massive blade. And then we have our reversible tip-up deep carry pocket clip, and again a lanyard hole. Now, I am very, very surprised how smoothly and easily this knife opens. Typically, when I pick something up that's this big and heavy, it takes a little bit of a wrist flick to get it open. That is not necessary with this. It's so smooth, open and shut, and I love how the weight of the blade lets you just let it fall shut. Really nice. Very nice and thick, which is exactly what all cleavers should be. But this fuller that extends the length of the blade really helps to balance out the weight of that blade. So it's not handle or blade heavy either way. Very, very good design. Very well balanced. So if you're looking for something hefty that can tackle some bigger chores, and you've got the pocket space, this is definitely the one to get. If you like cleavers, but you don't like them quite this big, it actually does come in a mini, the mini Bullmaster, which is 7.125 inches overall with a 3-inch blade. And that one's right, just barely under $50. So if you think this might be a little too big for you, as it is for me, as much as I like it, definitely check out the mini Bullmaster. Oh, gotta love it. Next we have the Anthropos. This is a carbon fiber knife, again with a liner lock, right around $100 right now. 7.375 inches overall with a 3.25 inch blade. Beautiful Damascus steel. And I have to make a note here, guys. I have always liked the look of Damascus, but I have found that it's very common for it to have kind of a strange texture to it. This knife, you can just barely feel the different layers in the blade, but they have smoothed that out very nicely. So certainly the best, I'd say the best Damascus steel blade I have seen in this price range. We've got a G10 handle scale that's got a carbon fiber overlay, so not carbon fiber all the way through. Again, stainless steel liners, 3.28 ounces, so sort of a middling weight there. And again, a reversible tip-up deep carry pocket clip. No lanyard hole this time, although that makes complete sense to me because I really think that this is more of a collector's piece or a gentleman's knife than an EDC. It's got such a unique design. I love this triangular thumb hole. I love the very exaggerated contours and this sort of upswept blade with a nice belly. I mean, you're definitely going to be able to use it, but overall it just kind of impresses me as more of a looker than a user. One thing I find really interesting, these contours give it amazing ergonomics. I mean, I don't know why you would hold it this way, but look at the way your thumb just fits perfectly right there next to the liner lock. And I've rarely seen a knife that was designed to have your grip sitting so high up on the handle where the blade, you know, kind of goes below your index finger there. But I mean, the attention to detail is absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous knife. Lastly, we have the Elementum. And if you haven't heard of it, you must be living under a rock because this has really become the go-to knife. If you want a high-quality EDC, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, this is the knife to get. Hands down, I'm telling you right now, the best EDC folding knife for the money. Right around $50. Total length is just a hair shy of 7 inches with a 2.96 inch blade in D2 steel. Standard drop point, hollow grind, satin finish with a flipper opener. We've got G10 handle scales and stainless steel liners. Just so you know, this also comes with micarta handle scales, which makes me so happy. But for the video, I wanted to just kind of show you the standard basic model Elementum. 2.98 ounces, so nice and lightweight. Again, a reversible tip up, deep carry, pocket clip, and we've got a little lanyard hole there on the pommel. The action on this thing is absolute butter. It feels so good. You almost can't believe it. It begs to be opened and closed again and again and again and again and again, because it's just so nice. Holy cow. I mean, it's simple, it's functional, it's ergonomic, it's unique, it blows my mind, despite the fact that it's so simple, it really stands out in a crowd. As soon as you see this thing, you know, oh, that's an Elementum, no question. I mean, they do something really interesting here that I've rarely seen on other knives, where the scales are actually slightly smaller than the liners, so the liners kind of peek out there all the way around. I love that they replaced the backspacer with barrel spacers, so it's very open, it's going to be very easy to maintain. I mean, backspacers can be cool, but to me, overall, they just kind of give knives a chunkier look that I'm not as much a fan of. So I really appreciate that they went with the barrel spacers here. But, I mean, there aren't enough good things that I can say about this knife. So, my favorite on the table, my favorite of any of the knives I've seen the last few weeks. This is totally a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So get yourselves an Elementum, guys. So there you have it. We have 5 new knives. Not all the new knives that we have from CIVIVI, but 5 that I thought were pretty good. A pretty good selection. So I'd love to know your thoughts about CIVIVI. If any of you have picked up a CIVIVI knife, please drop me a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have a favorite. You know which one is mine, but I'd love to know which one of these is next on your wish list. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when a new video drops. I'll have links to these knives in the description below, and jump on Grindworx, guys. That's where it's at. Even better, join the email list and you'll have all this awesome stuff coming to your inbox every week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.